I would make sure the dad is good. Seeing these happy kids simply warms my heart. It's happening every day, and I'm proud to be part of Get Fund. Get Fund. We invest in tomorrow's leaders.
Contestants, may I ask a representative from each school to present your solution on the whiteboard? Let's listen to the ideal solution from our consultants. The passage should read, "The neuron is the basic functional unit of the nervous system. The message that travels along a neuron is known as impulse. There are 3 types of neurons, namely sensory, relay, and motor. A typical neuron has an axon, a cell body, and dendrites. An axon is covered with an insulating jacket or myelin sheet that consists of a layer of fatty material. A motor neuron typically has a long axon that runs from the spinal cord to muscles and glands. The cell body of a sensory neuron is contained in a swelling called ganglion." Let's see how our contestants did. St. Rose's Secondary School had 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10 wrong. Since each of these is worth 1 point, they end up with 5 points. St. Francis Xavier Junior Seminary had 7, 8, and 9 wrong. So they have 7 points. We are at the top of round 4. In this round, I'll be presenting questions to schools. You will have 30 seconds in which to present a response if the question requires calculations. 15 seconds if no calculations are required. Let's begin with St. Francis Xavier on my left. Your question. Vectors A and B are given by A is equal to 5i plus 2j. B is equal to 3i minus 4j. Find the modulus of the vector 3a plus 2b. Edwin. Yes, Dominic.
3 root 29 plus 10.
Try again. For a bonus, St. Rose's, Lydia.
21i minus 2j.
I can't accept that. The answer is square root of 445. Your question. Vectors A and B are given by A is equal to negative 3i plus 5j, and B is equal to 2i plus 3j. Find the modulus of the vector 2b minus A. Yes, Esther.
Root of 17.
Yes, Lydia.
Root 50.
Root 50 is correct. Your question, St. Francis Xavier. Give me 3 structures of animal cells that can be seen under a light microscope. Only one attempt. Yes, Dominic.
The nucleus, the cytoplasm, and the nuclear and the cell membrane.
That's correct. Give me 3 structures of animal cells that can be seen only under an electron microscope. Only one attempt. Yes, Lydia.
Lysosomes,
Yes.
centromes, and ribosomes.
I'll give you the mark. Your question, St. Francis Xavier. Fx is equal to x squared minus 2x. And gx is equal to 2x plus 1. The binary operation star is defined for all real numbers by a star b is equal to a plus b all over ab. Evaluate f3 star g2. Yes, Paul.
8 over 15.
8 over 15 is correct. St. Roses, fx is equal to x plus 1 all over x. And gx is equal to x squared plus 3x. And the binary operation star is defined for all real numbers by a star b is equal to a plus b all squared. Evaluate f1, f of 1, star g minus 2. Yes, Lydia.
0.
0 is correct. Your question. At what depth in a lake will the pressure on a diver be twice the atmospheric pressure? Remember that atmospheric pressure is 1.0 times 10 to the power 5 pascals, and acceleration due to gravity is 10 meters per second squared, while the density of water is 1,000 kilogram per meter cubed. Yes, Edwin.
20 meters.
Try again. Yes, Dominic.
200 meters.
Your final try. Yes, Paul.
30 meters.
No. For a bonus. Yes, Lydia.
20 meters below the water surface.
No, it's 10 meters. Your own question. A quantity of hydrogen gas at 0 degrees Celsius and a pressure of 1 times 10 to the power 5 pascals is heated at constant pressure until its volume is doubled. What is the new temperature of the gas? Yes, Esther.
546 Kelvin.
That's correct. If 150 centimeter cubed of 0.5 mole per decimeter cubed of Na2SO4 are added to 100 centimeter cubed of 0.35 mole per decimeter cubed BaCl2, how many moles of BaSO4 are expected to be precipitated? Yes, Paul.
0.035 mole.
That's correct. If 150 centimeter cubed of 0.5 mole per decimeter cubed of Na2SO4 are added to 100 centimeter cubed of 0.35 mole per decimeter cubed of BaCl2, what will be the concentration of the sodium ions in the new solution? Yes, Lydia.
0.07. 0.07 mole.
Try again, please. Yes, Coco.
0.07 mole.
Yes, Esther.
0.025 mole per dm3.
For a bonus, the answer is 0.60 mole per decimeter cubed. Enzymes can be classified on the basis of two factors. Name them. Yes, Dominic.
It can be classified according to the substrate they react on and the kind of reaction.
I'll give you the math. Some enzymes may require a non-protein substance for maximum activity. What name is given to this? Yes, Esther.
Coenzymes.
Yes, Esther.
Activators.
Final try. I'm passing it on for a bonus. Yes, Dominic.
Cofactors.
They are cofactors. That's correct. We've come to the end of round 4.
The future lies in the hands of our children. Children today, leaders tomorrow. And education holds the key. Without the proper learning environment, these children may never reach their full potential. And it should not be that way. That is where the Ghana Education Trust Fund steps in, so that these children can have access to basic facilities and enjoy the learning experience. Gradually, one by one, we are removing the barriers in the way of quality basic education. We will continue, so they too can continue. Get Fund. We invest in tomorrow's leaders.
At the end of the 4th round, our scores are St. Francis Xavier Junior Seminary, 50 points. St. Rosa Secondary School, 53 points. We have a very close contest. Let's see what happens in the final round. The 5th and final round is made up of 2 parts. The first part, I will be presenting you with statements to which you will respond true or false. You will have 10 seconds in which to present a response. If the response is correct, you get 2 points. If your response is wrong, you lose a point from scores you have already accumulated. You may choose not to respond at all, in which case the statement will be passed on to your opponents for the full mark. Good luck, contestants. Round 5. We begin on my right with St. Rosa's. Your statement: the equation tan x is equal to -2 has no solution. Lydia.
False.
False. It has a solution. The work done by a man carrying a load of weight 200 newtons through 2 kilometers along a horizontal path is 0. Edwin.
True.
It's true. The hydroxides of lead, zinc, and aluminium are amphoteric. Lydia.
True.
It's true. They react with both acids and bases. The banana fruit is a berry. Yes, Edwin?
True.
It's true. Germination in the cowpea is epigeal. Yes, Lydia?
True.
It's true. A to the power 4 minus b to the power 4 is equal to a squared minus b squared in one bracket multiplied by a squared plus b squared in another bracket. Yes, Edwin.
It's true.
It's true. The action and reaction forces in Newton's third law of motion act on the same object. Yes, Lydia?
False.
That's false. The iodides of all group 1A elements are water soluble. Yes, Paul?
True.
It's true. The cell reaction of a primary cell is spontaneous if the EMF of the cell is negative. Yes, Coco?
False.
False. The body of a nematode worm is pointed at both ends. Yes, Edwin?
It's true.
That's true. A triangle is uniquely determined by specifying two angles and an included side. Yes, Lydia?
True.
True. The sum of all the instantaneous values of an alternating current is 0. For a bonus. True. Your own statement. In a transformer, input voltage is inversely proportional to the output current. Yes, Coco?
False.
It's true. When dilute ammonia is added to copper 2+ ions, a pale blue precipitate is formed which dissolves in excess ammonia to give a colorless solution. Yes, Dominic?
False.
That's false. It dissolves to give a deep blue solution. Roundworms have 2 secondary hosts in their life cycle. Yes, Lydia?
True.
It's false. They have 1 or no secondary host. Final statement. If x is a natural number, the equation 3 plus x is equal to 0 has a solution. Yes, Paul?
False.
False. Because -3 is not a natural number. This brings us to the end of the first part of round 5. For the second part of the round, I'm going to be giving you riddles to solve. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, you get 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any other clue, 3 points. When you are ready to solve the riddle, you will have to alert me by pressing a bell. St. Roses, what does your bell sound like? Okay. St. Francis Xavier, your bell. All right. Please, when you alert me, you must have your response ready. First riddle. I am an organic compound with no oxygen atoms in my molecules. My backbone is made up of carbon atoms only. My friends describe me as someone with a straight back. The simplest ratio of carbons to hydrogens in my molecule is 7 to 16. Yes, St. Francis Xavier.
Heptene.
Pardon?
Heptene.
I can't give it to you yet. I'm sorry. St. Roses, this riddle is for you. I am a good example of a binary compound. In my molecules, there are a total of 23 atoms. Who am I? Yes, St. Roses.
Heptene.
I wanted you to be more specific. N-heptane. Next riddle. I am a phenomenon that evokes global interest whenever I occur. I am actually concerned with members of the solar system. Yes, St. Francis Xavier.
Eclipse.
Eclipse is correct. Next riddle. I may be discrete or continuous. I am always in the plural form. I may be tallied, tabulated, put into groups. Yes, St. Francis Xavier.
Data.
Data is correct. The final riddle of the round. To the non-scientist, I am the dry white substance that is found inside the skin of citrus fruits. To the botanist, however, I am that part of the ground tissue that is internal to the primary vascular tissue when it is in the form of a ring. I consist usually of parenchyma tissue. I am light in weight and in some plants limited to only a narrow layer. You can regard me as central tissue of stems and roots. Who am I? Yes.
Pith.
Pith is correct. This is the end of round 5.
As I start my day, I know they are counting on me. I am a truck driver for the Ghana Education Trust Fund. My job is to supply books to schools across the country. Whenever I see the school kids, my mind goes back to my school days. I too had hopes and dreams that sadly never came to pass. I made a firm promise to myself that if I couldn't chase my dreams, I would make sure that others could. Seeing these happy kids simply warms my heart. It's happening every day, and I'm proud to be part of Get Fund. Get Fund. We invest in tomorrow's leaders.
At the end of the contest, our final scores are St. Rose's Secondary School, 65 points, St. Francis Xavier Junior Seminary, 75 points. This has been an excellent battle of the saints. Unfortunately, St. Roses, we have to say goodbye to you. We hope to see you again soon. All the best in your endeavors. Congratulations, St. Francis Xavier. Xavier Junior Seminary on a contest well fought. You still have a long way ahead of you. Continue with your preparations and we'll see you again soon. Viewers, thank you for joining us this time. Join us again next time when we'll bring you the 10th contest in our 116th stage of competition. This contest is going to be between Accra Academy and Kumasi Academy. Viewers, I don't think you want to miss the battle of the academies. So see you next time. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye.
Michael.
Television.
It is television. And now the final riddle. This one has very few clues, so listen attentively. In music, I am a creation. In the English language, I may be an essay or a poem. In mathematics, I am a process of combining two functions to obtain. Michael or Edward? Yes, Edward.
Rhythm.
What?
Rhythm.
No. Edward, I didn't know that rhythm existed in mathematics. Let's go on. In mathematics, a process of combining two functions to obtain a new function. As my name suggests, I am the action of composing something. Who am I? Who am I? Yes, Kenneth.
Superimposition.
Is what?
Superimposition.
No. Viewers, it is composition. Composition. That brings us to the end of round 5. And at the end of the 5 rounds of question time, here are the scores. Keta Secondary School has 58 points. Accra Academy has 72 points. Well, I don't know if viewers realize, but in this contest, Keta Secondary was the seeded school. They have been with us for some years now. But Accra Academy returned with a vengeance and sent our seeded school packing. We are sorry, Keta Secondary, but we look forward to having the school back on the program soon. Congratulations, Accra Academy. I'll see you at the second stage of this year's competition. This is where we part company. Next week, we'll bring you the contest between Prempeh College and Kimbu Secondary School. Till then, stay blessed.